What's up, everybody? If you could like the live when you come in, I'd appreciate it. Hey, make sure you guys like the live, okay? Subscribe to my channel if you are not, alright? Then you get the subscriber-only readings and lives too, okay? Hey, everybody. Make sure y'all like the live when you come in, okay? I don't want to have to stop and be an ass, so let's just make sure that we can participate, okay? What's up, everybody coming in? Make sure you like the live, share the live, subscribe to my channel if you have not, okay? Alright, so I'm definitely seeing that you're pouring into yourself more, okay? And understand that, like, loving yourself and pouring into yourself more is going to help you get what you desire, okay? Don't ever doubt yourself or get down on yourself for dealing with certain people or being in certain situations, because understand that everything is like a live and learn experience right now. For a lot of you, you may feel like things are hopeless or you don't see an ending in sight for a lot of things that are going on right now. Understand that your dreams are closer than you think they are. Like, you are coming into this period of luck here. And I feel like for a lot of you, your gifts are going to make way for you. Somebody's like an artist. Somebody has the gift of gab. Like, you would be a good salesman or saleswoman, whoever you are, okay? But God had made a promise to you that as long as you keep going, He's going to make sure that you get the collaborations you need, that you meet the people that you need to get where you need to go, is what I'm hearing, okay? Damn, these all came out together. Yeah, it's like whoever you are, you could be feeling a little bit under the weather on and off, okay? Understand, for a lot of you, yes, there is spell work going on, but these are ascension symptoms here, okay? It's like God is literally changing you. It's like some of you could feel like your mood's changing quite a bit, okay? It's because I'm hearing fast track. Some of you are like fast tracking somehow, some way, spiritually, through these emotions that you need to handle. What I always want to tell people is, and you'll hear me say it all the time, give yourself a certain amount of time to heal from things. Be like, okay, I'm going to be pissed about this, or I'm going to cry about this for this long, and then I'm going to let it go, okay? Because it's time for you to break the cycle, is what I'm hearing, all right? Which I feel like you have been doing at this time. There's a lot of things that you guys have been praying for peace, for love, for home, for happiness, for a way out, whatever it may be. And understand that, like, God has heard you, okay? God has definitely heard you. And it's like, whoever you are, what I'm hearing is definitely don't let your past affect your future, okay? Don't think that everybody's coming in to hurt you. Like, don't think that every opportunity is going to be horrible or it's rigged or there's something behind it, because that's not really the way it is, okay? Understand that there's a lot of people around you creating illusions at this time because they don't want you to be calm and confident in your spiritual self, in your physical self, to be able to feel like you are capable of making the right decisions at this time. But whoever you are, it's like you really truly are. All the knowledge that you need is within you at this time. I'm hearing within you and around you, okay? And it's like, these rituals, don't even worry about that. Everything is backfiring here, okay? Nobody's gonna gain anything off of you. But I am seeing that, like, somebody needs to work on stabilizing their emotions more, or some people in here need to work on stabilizing your emotions more. For some of you, like, this love has not come in, is what I'm hearing, okay? For like my singles here, understand that there's a little bit more work that you have to do on yourself and that this person has to do on them, because whoever you and this person are that are supposed to be together, it's like there's been so many people, so many demonic forces and entities in your life that have been trying to stop you both and block you both, not just from being together, but from finding out who you are or what you're here to do, because it's a rigged game, period. These people that are of these earthly bodies in this worldly earth right here is what I want to say, okay? are definitely trying to make sure that you don't persevere, and that's even more of a reason to continue to stand up. Like, don't be scared of these people, don't be frightened of what's going on around you, and don't be scared when you can't hear the voice of God, or you feel like he's not listening or he's not talking to you. Sometimes silence speaks volumes is what I heard, because he's letting you know. Like, have you ever heard no news is good news? Yeah, this is one of those things. For some of you, you feel like you're very disconnected or you can't hear God. No news is good news sometimes. It's like you may feel like nobody's helping you here, but I'm hearing God and your angels, your ancestors are working extra hard to make sure that things go smoothly for you, because whoever you are, it's like you have had a rough freaking time. You've just had people attacking you from here, there, and everywhere, trying to cause these natural disasters, and it's like you're out here with an umbrella in a tornado. You know what I'm saying? It's like you use the umbrella for rain, but it's like you literally were like, somebody gave you an umbrella and was like, here, this will fight off the tornado. No, definitely not. Okay. Can we get the likes up in here, please? I would appreciate it. Thank you guys for the gifts. Whoever you are, it's like you're getting ready to embark on this new journey in your life, and you're more ready than you feel like you are. For some of you, you may have doubts about being ready, but you really are. I promise you. You've been training for this. And for a lot of you, I'm hearing you need to set your goals higher, okay? You need to set your goals higher, because I'm telling you right now, like, there is good news coming in for you and blessings right behind it. The good news is that your blessings are coming in here. You actually are going to be able to be liberated. You're going to be able to celebrate. And there's nobody that's going to be able to disturb you, okay? Understand that these people in their ego are going to be taught a lesson regardless. It's your time to relax now. And when I'm seeing this strategy, I'm hearing, like, come up with a strategy, okay? For some of y'all, you definitely need to, like, dig deep within yourself and come up with a strategy. I'm hearing now is definitely not the time to physically relax, but emotionally relaxing, most definitely, okay? Most definitely. Somebody feels like they have you trapped, or you may feel like you're trapped, but whoever you are, you're not trapped. Nobody has you trapped, point blank period, okay? It's like whoever you are, you could feel like creatively trapped as well, is what I'm hearing. Some of you, this is because of fear and you're not even realizing it, like fear of somebody attacking you, fear of not knowing if you're good enough, fear of putting yourself out there. This is what's actually trapping you. So remember that, like, I'm telling you right now, if you can't always put it on an outside source. Sometimes it's like you need to persevere through these emotions. They're being sent to you, and understand that it's just that. That's this being sent to you. For somebody, like, you could have went to somebody saying that they could have you could have went and got a reading at one point for somebody in here, and they told you had like a curse on you that you had to break off of you. Of course, we all have generational curses, but like, you are not cursed, bro. You're the generational curse breaker. These people's curses aren't even working anymore, because whoever you are, it's like you're combating this with love. You're fighting war with love is what I'm hearing, okay? And that's how you keep your hands clean, and you definitely don't end up acquiring some type of karma here. Can we get the likes up, please? For some of you, God is just teaching you. He's being quiet, okay? I hear it. He's being quiet because he wants you to rely on your own intuition. It's like he wants you to know that you are completely capable of getting yourself out of this rut. Like I said, you have all the knowledge in you and around you that you need. Because some of you are in this isolation, and it's like this self-forced isolation, because it's like you don't want to deal with people, you're tired of getting screwed over, and I totally understand that. But for a lot of you, understand that, like, it's not going to stop. New levels, new devils, period, okay? So what you need to learn is that a lot of you are supposed to be in the public eye, or have some position where you work with people, where you communicate, where you help people, and these people are really going to depend on you. So that's why you're getting attacked so hard, is because honestly, you can't just stop when people depend on you. You have to keep going. You really truly do. And it's like, I see that a lot of you have surrendered to the divine. Like, you're not being stubborn. There may have been a time where you weren't listening, or you were doubting yourself, but I'm telling you right now, it's like I see you actually listening and taking heed, and I'm hearing surrendering to the divine, period, okay? So understand that because of that, I'm hearing you got a friend in me, all right? It's like the divine is there for you. Your ancestors are here for you, making sure that all this death magic isn't going to work on you. that these third-party people can't come back. Thank you so much for the gifts, you guys. And that your dreams come true. All you got to do is get your hands dirty, do the hard work, okay? And I'm not talking about like attacking anybody or any crap like that, but I'm talking about like really dig in and get down to the nitty gritty. Like, what is it that you would like to change about yourself? What is it that you would like to do right now? Screw everybody and what they're doing in the background. This season is about you. This season is about what you want, what you need. And definitely for a lot of you, it's dropping the people pleasing. Not feeling bad when you tell people, no, I can't do this right now, or I can't do this for you. Even when they try to guilt trip you, it's like you have to be able to say no and yes at the right times, is what I'm hearing, okay? Because whoever you are, I'm definitely hearing something about like a peacekeeper. You may definitely be somebody who's like a peacekeeper. You don't like to get into bullshit with people. You don't like to argue. You don't like when people fight, is what I'm hearing. It's like you are the type of person that you definitely want people that are around you that can compromise, that can work together, is what I'm hearing, okay? And understand that you're getting yourself out of this trap right along with God. For some of you, this is like speaking your truth. For others of you, this is what you're doing professionally. For some of you, this is what you're about to do professionally. I'm hearing like somebody wants to be a counselor. Go do that, boo. Because whoever you are that I'm picking up on, as I'm getting goosebumps when I say that, you're going to be a great counselor. You're going to do so amazing. Okay? And it's like you're going to be like the voice of the people for some of you. For a lot of you guys, like you're going to be, because there's a lot of people here, okay? If you think of a protest, when there's a change, it's like one voice matters, but like how cool would it be to have 100 people on the same frequency saying, we're not going to put up with this anymore. We're not going to deal with this anymore. We're not going to go through this anymore. This is what we're all doing. It's like we're all standing our ground in our purpose to where we can all come together and do our part in this world. So focus on that, because I feel like somebody really is trying to like have you distracted to where it's like you don't know where you're going. But whoever you are, it's like if you just tune out all this shit going on around you and you worry about you and what you want to do and what your dreams and aspirations are and continue to move in silence, then these people can't continue to lead you down the wrong path. They just can't, because it's like this manipulation, this bullcrap is not going to work, period, okay? For a lot of you guys, it's like you may not have friends around you. I don't know why I'm hearing somebody say like, oh, a woman with no friends is a dangerous woman. I'm going to tell you something about a man or a woman with no friends. Those are very secure people. Those are people that don't need validation. Those are people that don't need a pat on the back, that don't need a good job. And like, y'all are ready to be here to do what you need to do, because it's like you don't need somebody else hyping you up. Like, God is your hype man. You are your hype man. Your ancestors are your hype man, period, okay? And there's definitely some, like a lot of you out there worried about housing. Understand that like it's going to be taken care of. It's all going to be all right. Sometimes you have to take a big loss to get a huge win, is what I'm hearing, okay? So it's like some of you are stressed out because it's like, why am I still losing shit? There are some things that you need to lose that may seem like they're big, but we have to make room for the new. So out with the old, in with the new. Of course, like especially when it comes to income, because someone could have just lost income, or you could be getting ready to lose like a big income. Understand that it is for your protection, period. It is to level you up, is what I'm hearing, okay? So just understand that like this loss of income that's coming is because there is like some new income that's going to shit on this income that you just lost, period, okay? Yeah, because whatever this is for somebody with this income, I'm going to tell you right now, it's like you don't even realize that whatever this was, whatever this money is, I'm telling you right now that you're going to have to let go of. This was actually like binding you or restricting you, is what I'm hearing, okay? And whoever you are, it's like you're not meant to be restricted. You're not meant to be controlled. And I feel like you've had people all your life sitting there trying to bully you, trying to hurt you, trying to control you. And whoever you are just not the type of person that does well with control. Like you like to run your own shit, run your own schedule. And I totally understand that, because I'm the same way. You know what I'm saying? But it's like whoever you are, there's a lot of people that understand you pray. Okay, I'm hearing like for some people you prayed for answers, like you prayed for people to be removed from your life, and understand that like even though you miss these people, God heard your prayers, and even though we may not know what we need at this time, God always knows what we need. God always knows what we need. And it is hard as hell to let go of people that you care about or you love, but you didn't realize that, like, maybe you did. Now, maybe you do now is what I'm hearing, that these people were an absolute dead weight. They were a dead weight. Like, they were overloading your energy, because it's like whoever these people were, they just took and took and took, and you would just give and give and give to the point where you were just absolutely burnt out. To where you were burnt out. And it's like these people were literally trying to hold you down because they saw that your fate was greater than theirs. And it's like whoever you are, understand that like justice is here, but this is divine timing. This is divine timing. And all this karma is catching up to these people is what I'm hearing, okay? Like your money may have been in the reverse, like I said, but confirmation on what I just said earlier. Like, you went from holding this little piece of coin to now you're over here and you're about to, if you aren't already, you're about to be stacking this money. Like for some of you, like having this family you always wanted, somebody's like wanted a baby or something like that, you're going to get this baby. You're going to get this healthy dynamic is what I'm hearing. So don't hesitate. Is what I want to tell you. Like, do not hesitate to continue to walk your path. Do not let anybody make you stray from your path or feel like you aren't good enough, especially when it comes to like marriage. There's going to be somebody for you singles that is going to come in, and this person's going to be everything you prayed for. Like, I'm telling you, when you get in this relationship, like, you're not even going to know what you're going to do. You're going to cry. Like, you're just literally going to cry, because you're going to be like, all those nights I cried and I prayed for someone that truly loved me the way that I love, is what I'm hearing. It's like God's going to send you somebody that's going to help you heal your heart, and you're also going to help them heal their heart, which is beautiful, because I feel like whoever I'm talking to, your idea of love is a lot different than other people's these days, okay? You do not go with the modern idea of love or the fling thing that people are doing right now, is what I'm hearing, okay? So understand that that is coming for you. And like I'm telling you, like the first card, all through loving yourself, how amazing is that things can happen that way. It's crazy what self-love and self-accountability and really truly taking a step back and looking at yourself can do for somebody. For 25-year-old school, I feel that. That's how I am. I'm 33 and I'm super like, I'm old as hell in the spirit, okay? I'm like a crusty grandma in the spirit, okay? Yeah, it's like whoever you are, I'm really proud of you, bro, because you have changed your vibration. Like, there was a time in your life where you sat there and you were like, I don't know if I can go on. Like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Like, there was a point where it was like you almost got bitter. You almost got bitter, but you didn't. Like, every time you got bitter, it was like, even when you wanted to, God would be like, no, like, and pull you right back out of that bitterness. And something or somebody would do something, and you would be like, okay, this is why I'm doing this. Or there would be something, BS. Oh, why a spirit? Hold on. Let me block this person. BS, but why a spirit? No, you're on BS, bitch. That's why you got blocked. But it's like somebody or something would come through, and it would be like something so small, because whoever you are, like, you're so grateful. You show so much gratitude that it was like that little thing would put back this faith that you felt like you lost. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, it would make you curious about life. Like, it would awaken a part of you that would, like, it was almost like a warming sensation or like a loving sensation that I'm picking up on here. And understand, like, whoever you are, when you vibrate in love and like your vibration's high, like, you are so attractive. Whoever you are, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, if y'all can help me reach my gift goal before the end, that would be great. Like, whoever you are, like, you're so beautiful. You're so handsome when you glow, when you're happy, when you're ambitious. Because whoever you are, it's like for so many years, people had like pinned you down under their thumb to the ground so hard that I'm like literally seeing in the spirit like somebody's whole side of their face just bleeding. It's like you got a beaten, battered, and bruised, and still chose to be ambitious, still chose to keep going, and still chose to keep living. It's like instead of sitting down and giving up, whoever you are, you decided, fuck that. Like, I'm going to get attacked whether I sit here or whether I get up. So you chose to get up and you chose to become more disciplined. You chose to keep going. Thank you so much, hon. Thank you, guys. And that's a beautiful thing. Like, honestly, especially because for a lot of you, so much shit has been happening behind your back. Is what I'm hearing. Like, so much crap has been happening around you that you were and weren't aware of. You had no clarity at some points because people were blocking your crown chakra, blocking your third eye, attacking the shit out of you is what I'm hearing. But it's like you still kept going. That is an accomplishment all in itself, my friends, okay? If you can sit there with blind faith and say, okay, God, I trust you. Okay, God, I'm going to let go of this. Okay, God, I'm going to keep going. I'm seeing somebody on their knees and like I'm about to tear up, bro. But it's like I'm seeing somebody on their knees and you were literally like, I'm so tired. I can't do this anymore. And God was like, yes, you can. Get up. So it was like every time you wanted to quit, you couldn't quit. That's how I'm telling you. Y'all are God's warriors, divine feminines and masculines, okay? Never forget who you are. You are a warrior. You are so strong and you are so brave. And that's what is like the most beautiful thing about you other than the fact that you love God. That is such a beautiful thing here. Whew, I had to take a minute. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, it's like, look at that. Now you have the foresight. It's like now you don't know what direction you're going, like where it's going to lead you, but you're continuing to go forward. And that's bringing in a completion to this old world. And it's also bringing in this new world for you, these new loves for you, these new friendships for you, this soul family. Like the family that you always deserved. Because a lot of you came from family members, friends, relationships. Everybody disappointed you. Everybody shit on you. Everybody discarded you. It's like even though you were around a bunch of people, you were still the lone wolf. So it's like you never really were alone, but you always felt alone. And it's like no matter where you turned, every time that you stuck your hand out to help somebody, I'm seeing somebody's foot in a trap and they were like, help me, help me. You would literally make your fingers bleed to open that trap and even get your hand caught in the trap after this person got their foot out. And I'm telling you right now, like as you were like, help, help, now I got my hand stuck, like these people wouldn't help you. But here's the deal, like understand that that made you stronger. For some of you, you had parents that like ignored you, discarded you, or shit on you, and siblings, family members. It started young because I'm telling you right now, like you were meant to be a leader. For a lot of you, you were meant to be a leader. And it's like even throughout this whole crap that you've gone through, it's like you still have this childlike happiness, this childlike outlook on the world, or you can joke or you can be funny. And I don't know if you realize when I think of crows actually represent magic, okay? I don't think you realize how magical you are. It's like to be able to just have you, God, your ancestors, and your angels and get yourself out of all this shit and still stand here and keep going. I hope you never regret any part of who you are or what you've done. I don't care, good or bad. You should never be ashamed of a damn thing that you did in your life because it made you who you are right now, which is somebody you should be proud of. And on top of that, it's like, let's be real. It's what you wanted to do at the time. And okay, what you wanted to do may have not been good for you, but for a lot of us, even though we never got to experience what we really truly wanted quite yet, because it's coming for you guys, okay? You did get to see constantly what you wouldn't tolerate, who you don't want in your life, who you don't want to put up with. And that's an amazing blessing in itself, even though you have to go through a lot of shitty things. This was all here, amen to this, to structure you, to make you the king or queen that you were supposed to be. And it's a beautiful thing. Like we've got this Lionsgate portal coming up. Leo energy, okay? But we've got this Lionsgate portal coming up. And I'm telling y'all right now, like, If you think that I want you all to sit back for like 2 hours tonight before you go to bed. Just lay there and think about all the crap you've been through, and think about the way you used to talk, the outlook you had on life, the attitude you walked around with. And I want you to compare it to who you are now. Happy early birthday, hun. I want you to compare it to who you are now, because I feel like you really don't look at yourself enough. And I feel like that is literally all of us. We don't look at ourselves enough and realize, and truly realize, like, how far we've come. Even if it's something as small as not saying fuck every other word, even if it's something as small as like making sure you got out of bed this morning, because for some of you, like, you were around people that stole your energy to the point where like you could have been bedridden, like you could have had no energy to get up, you could have had no energy to do anything. But look at you, like, you came through, bro. Like, you broke the cycles, even though these people were attacking you. So I want you guys to always remember, when all this shit is going on, that like God never gives you what you can't handle. Bro, like, don't ever tell God that you can't handle it, because regardless, it's painful, it hurts, it sucks, it's hard, but you can handle it. You're always going to make progress, because whoever you are, like I said, you're intellectually equipped for this. You are spiritually and physically equipped for this journey. This is your life and your journey. And yeah, it sucks, but you know what? You've got to change your outlook. You got to change your perspective on things. And I know that's easier said than done, because I've had to do it. I have had to do it. It's like, for some of you, you have been around people that have done nothing but lie to you and cheat on you, especially when it comes to like the relationships. Damn, dude, like, abuse you mentally and physically, make you feel like you were unseen, unheard, small. And I know that you're tired, but don't give up. Because for some of you, I want you to know, those nights that you cried, those nights that you screamed, those nights that you were angry, those days where like you just yelled to the universe and you were like, I can't fucking do this anymore. Like, I'm tired. This is what I need. Why can't I have this? Things like that. Like, God heard everything, and he's not mad at you. He understands how frustrating shit is. God is a very loving God. He's a very forgiving God. Your manifestations are right around the corner, boo. I'm telling you right now. Especially for people when it comes to these new homes. Like, bro, y'all don't even understand. Like, your patience is about to pay off. Your patience is about to pay off. And that's why you have people attacking you so hard right now. So freaking hard right now, okay? Because they want you to feel mentally imprisoned, because physically you are free. You are completely free. These people cannot trap you anymore, and they damn well know it, because look at this. In the shadows from you and from them, here's your prosperity. And look at those deer, like, running. Your prosperity is like, you don't even have to go toward it. It's running towards you. It is running towards you. All you have to keep doing is like continue to stay in alignment and keep your faith strong. Keep your faith strong. Because whoever you are, it's like, you are so much stronger than you give yourself credit for, or that you know half the time, is what I'm hearing, okay? Because a lot of you are so creative. For some of you, it's like you're not even creating, or you're not creating as much. Maybe you're not creating in the proper area, but it's like you have multiple gifts. Let those gifts shine through, because that's where a lot of this prosperity is going to come from like being an artist, or drawing, painting, I'm hearing like singing, rapping, things like that. And even understand that like not everything has to be like artistic when it comes to creative. Like, you could be, I'm picking up on like somebody who works with trucks. Like, maybe you're a truck driver, or like you work around trucks, or you have to load trucks or something like that. The way you organize shit, the way you do shit, it's like anything can be a creative project. Like I said, it's all in your mind. It's all a change of perspective and the way you look at it. And I promise you, like, when you change this perspective, like, things are gonna all fall into place. Like, look how smoothly this is. Look how beautiful and smooth these lines are. It's like things are just gonna be rolling and rolling and rolling towards you. But I'm telling you, like, don't give up. Because a lot of you, like, understand there's some heavy spiritual warfare, some heavy death magic going on. Because people, I'm telling you, don't want you to discover who you're supposed to be with, if you're the right person, if you're with the right person, or who you are. It's like they don't want you discovering these things, because the more you discover about yourself in your journey, the more in your power you are. And it's like, for a lot of you, you're so passionate. And when you're passionate, whether this be like frustration, some of you use your anger and turn it into passion, your pain and turn it into passion. It's like when you do that, your work is so beautiful. Like, it really truly is. Especially like some of y'all, like, you be getting frustrated and shit, and then it's like some of the best shit you create. Sometimes you end up making your own avenues by getting pissed and doing something. It's like, damn, I didn't know they had that fire in them. Like, I didn't know that they were that ambitious. I didn't know that they were a go-getter like that. But for a lot of you, it's like you have multiple gifts. You have your ancestors here wanting you to decide. They want you to decide what path to go on, what path to go down, because they know that you're the curse breaker. They know that you're breaking traditions, and they're proud of you. Like, your ancestors, God, are absolutely proud of you, because not many people can step outside the box when nothing is going on but them getting shit on. Like, people trying to destroy their security, trying to destroy their adaptability. But whoever you are, it's like you have adapted to so much. Like, you're the type of person that it's like you can make hell a home. And you have before. Like, you've proved it to yourself. You have lived around people, places, and things that have been a hell on earth to you, and you've survived it. You've survived it. Period. All off of listening to your spirit guides and your inner guidance. A lot of the time, before y'all were awakened, you just had like these nudges and all this shit. You didn't even know what the hell was going on, but it was like all of a sudden you're like, I gotta get out of here, and you'd get out of here. It's like, no joke, you literally had this intuition, these gifts with you this whole time. But it took for people to fight with you, to try to tear you down, to piss you off, to make you feel like you were nothing, to be like, you know what, I'm done, I'm fed up, I'm not nothing, I'm everything. And if you don't know that, I'm going to tell you right now, like, you are everything. You better look yourself in the mirror, take a good look at your reflection, and know who the hell you are. Because there's a lot of people trying to stop you, because whoever you are, you're very courageous. Like I said, confirmation. Some of y'all are supposed to be the voice for people who feel like they're in situations where they can't stand up for themselves in the community. I'm telling you right now. And it's like they need to be shown like how to gain this independence, or it takes one good person to stand up for everybody to be like, yeah, nah, we're not dealing with this. Like, we're not doing it. But the thing about it is, to be a leader, a lot of people don't understand you have to be compassionate. You cannot just be all, oh, fuck you and do this and blah, blah, blah. No, you have to have compassion. You have to have empathy to be a good leader. Because without those things, like, you have no security. You have no foundation. Period. And I'm not telling you to be nice to everybody. Thank you so much, Leah. I'm not telling you to be nice to everybody, even if they're mean to you, all that kind of crap. Always stand up for yourself, period. But make sure that, like, with the people that need a little more love and a little more understanding, you're compassionate, you're empathetic, because when you needed that understanding, nobody was like that for you. So be the person. I want y'all to go out every day and be the person that you wanted everybody to be to you. Like, the help that you wished you could have got when you've been going through all this. And definitely, I want to say that, like, when you come up, when you finally, like, hit that jackpot, get in that relationship, that job takes off, like, you get rich, whatever, don't you dare ever forget about God and where you came from. Okay, don't ever forget that you were one of those people in the mud, struggling, begging for help. Thank you, Rachel. That you were the one in the mud begging for help, because you know what? So many people get these record deals and all this other shit, and they're so, like, they don't even think about the people that are out here struggling. They don't even think about how they used to be in the mud as well. All they think about is their self. And there's so many of us out here that have a good heart, that are meant to be leaders and meant to be in these positions. And we're the type of people that need to be in power, so we can sit here and help other people that need this help. Period. Invest in other people. And understand that, like, for a lot of you, you investing in yourself and God lifting you up is because of that fact, like, right there, because you're meant to lift other people up, because you're not greedy, because you're not nasty, because you're not selfish And you're not just going to sit there and say, oh yeah, forget everybody who's struggling right now. Because there's been a lot of people who have failed the test. It's like they went straight back to sleep after they got this fame, this fortune, this stardom. But whoever you are, it's like, understand that like you're going to progress because you continue to heal these wounds. You continue to see the red flags instead of make excuses for them, is what I heard. And understand, because you are so emotionally balanced and because you are working on yourself, is what I'm hearing. That's why these people are trying to bring some type of tension to you, is what I'm hearing, okay? These chaos and storms, they are soon to be over for a lot of us. It depends on what part of the journey you're on, because I'm not going to bullshit you like most readers do and sit there and say like, oh, it's going to be over for everybody. They're like, we are all in groups. So it's like I've said before, some of us haven't even started yet. Some of us are at the starting line. Some of us just crossed the starting line. Some of us are in the middle of the race. Some of us are almost at the finish line, and some of us have crossed it. So in groups, we're all in different timelines, but eventually we're all meant to be on the same vibration, the same frequency, period. And those of us that are almost at the finish line or at the finish line or past it are supposed to be the ones to sit here and help other people stay determined, to not give up, to know that like, hey, I did it, you can too, type shit. Won't he do it, period, okay? Because I feel like a lot of people forget that. Like, they get so high and mighty because, you know, they got their big break, and they forget that, like, no, you need to turn around and help the other people that are being preyed on. Help other people do this shadow work, because some people don't even know where to start. And if you can be the type of person to literally sit there and help people even figure out where to start or answer a couple questions here and there, do it. Do it. Of course, as spiritualists and doing this line of work, like, or whoever you are, you can't always do that kind of crap. You can't always answer everybody's question, and you always want to help everybody, but you can't help everyone, all right? And that's okay. But understand, like, showing people resilience and, like, showing kindness to people that are going to look up to you, or that are going to definitely look to you for answers. For some type, like, you could be like a mother figure to some people, is what I'm hearing, like, or a father figure to people. You could have been like the mama hen or the daddy hen or the daddy rooster, whatever, okay, of the group, in every single group that you have been in. In every single group that you've been in, okay? Understand that that's because there's a lot of people that are going to be looking up to you in the future. Some people are very well versed in toxic relationships. And some of us are definitely going to sit here and tell you like, hey, I've been through that. This is how you avoid that. This is what you look for, is what I'm hearing, okay? And help other people separate out of these toxic relationships with these karmics. Save them the trouble that we've gone through. I mean, shit, I can resonate with that part, because I'm going to tell you, like, I am like the queen of always ending up with somebody who is toxic as fuck, or immature, or demonic in some way, shape, or form. Period, okay? But it's like, that's part, I know that for me, which I know that some of you on here, why I'm mentioning it is it's a part of your journey. It is a part of your journey to like share these stories of abuse when you feel comfortable, of course, and let people know that they are not alone. Like, there is so many of us who have gone through it, and it's like, you are not alone. And I feel like people always say that, oh, well, why didn't you leave them earlier? Why didn't you blah, blah? Well, a lot of people should shut up, because they don't know how hard that is to leave a toxic relationship, especially because like probably the people saying that were the toxic one in the relationship, period. So it's like, I feel like for me, I try to never speak on shit that I don't have knowledge of. I don't, period, okay? I'll straight tell you I don't know. Or if it's something I haven't personally experienced, I'm not going to tell you how to get through it or how to live your life. But if I've personally experienced that shit, hell yeah, I'm going to help you out. Because it's like, we're all supposed to be working together. We're all supposed to be working together. I don't know what that means, Michael Jackson song. I don't know what that means. I don't listen to Michael Jackson, bro. I'm not going to lie. Okay, whoever you are, it's like a lot of you in here, you didn't know for the longest time that you were high honor, that you were meant to sit here and inspire other people, to educate other people, because so many people made you feel like shit. So many people made you feel like there was no place for you or there was no direction for you in this world. But like, look at y'all. You're about to be leaving your imprint on the world, on society. Make sure that your imprint is something that you're proud of. Something that you can say, I'm responsible for that. Yeah, I did that. I said that. Because honestly, for some of you, there is definitely going to be times where people look to you for calmness, for laughter, for a break from reality, because reality really is hard. Like, that's why for a lot of you guys, if you notice, like, I like to joke in my readings because I feel like that shit is so heavy that, like, why not throw something in there that's gonna make somebody laugh a little bit? Because laughing is, like, I will tell people all day, it is like one of the strongest medications in this world, is just to laugh. A lot of you are going to be going from rag to riches, is what I heard, okay? And you're going to be extremely happy. You're going to be extremely happy. But like I said, don't forget charity, to give back to the community. And understand there's always going to be people trying to compete for your wisdom, compete for your man, your woman, your spot, whatever it may be. Let them compete. Understand that a smart person, a leader, knows that you are only in competition with yourself. You are only worried about bettering yourself. You're not worried about everybody else. If everybody else wants to try to compete with you, let them fucking compete. If they want to be jerks, let them do what they're going to do. And you just keep bettering yourself. You just keep working on yourself. Looking at ways, how can I make myself better? Okay? And don't, like, I don't give a shit what anybody says. Like, if somebody has fucked you over from your past, whether it be relationships, family, friends, like, me personally, I'm never gonna go back. You get ample opportunities to fuck me over, and I'm a very nice person, but it's like, now I've gotten to the point where instead of like, oh, well, I'm going to see the best in you. If somebody doesn't see the best in their self, I am not going to waste my time on you. Because for real, like, I have literally put myself into a hole and, like, literally damn near dropped a house on myself to crush myself trying to save somebody who did not want to be saved. So I want to, like, definitely tell people, because some of these light workers don't realize they are still asleep talking about, oh, help everybody, help everybody. No, you help the people that want to be helped. You help the people that want to receive the information and do something with it. Because you can talk all day and have shit go in one ear and out the other to people, and they're not going to listen. You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make that shit drink. I want y'all to, like, remember that whenever... Hold on. Girl, shut the fuck up with your crusty ass in here talking shit, okay? I want you to remember, like, never try to help somebody that is sitting there constantly causing an injustice in their own life and doesn't want to take accountability for it. It's like when people are delusional and they don't want to realize that all the things that are happening around them is because of the things that they're doing to other people or their self. Those are people that you can't help. It's like you give them to God and you... Thank you so much, Skills. You ask God to give this person clarity or help lead this person to God, period, okay? But that, like, sometimes it's just not, it's not our place. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. All right? I've, like, whoever you are, I'm telling you, I'm gonna want to cry through half this message. Like, man, there was a time where, like, people tore you down to the point where, like, you didn't love anything about yourself. And that's so sad, like, to not have self-love. It's like you were born with this self-love, and for years of your life, you had this self-love until people made you feel unworthy. And it was like, then you started to look at yourself horribly. But whoever you are, it's like, I'm telling you, you have done a whole 180 as far as the way you look at yourself, the way you treat yourself, is what I'm hearing, okay? And it's taken a lot of pressure off of you, regardless if you're aware of that or not. I wonder if you know that. Understand that anybody who ever tried to devalue you or shit on you is nothing but a clown. It's like everything that these people have ever put in your ear or put in your head that has been negative has been how they feel about their self, what's in their head about their self. Because they always saw your light and they knew that they were karmic. But it's like these people tried to get out of their head because hurting you made these people feel better. Because they had no self-love. And it's like they saw that whoever you were a divine being. And that like you had a great career ahead of you. Because these people were going in the spirit and watching you, stalking you, trying to block you. Trying to get messages, receive messages that were for you from spirit. But it's like they can't do this anymore. Whoever you are, it's like God has really lifted you up and he's going to continue to lift you higher. He's going to continue to lift you higher over these people that have broken your heart. People that have screwed you over when it comes to money and business. Like these dark ass family members. Everybody's going to have to watch you rise. It's like I said in my live earlier. How people always say the Queen of Hearts said off with their head. You cut them off at the knees. You make them watch you win. They're going to watch you win. With their shady ass. Whether it be behind a fake profile. Down the corner of your street in somebody else's car so you don't recognize them. I don't care where they're watching you. But they're going to watch you win. But whoever you are, I definitely always want to tell you guys when I think of it and it comes up, do not ever forget to live in the moment. Because a lot of our life we spend living in the past. When we finally awaken, a lot of us are so focused on our future and like where we're getting and how we're going to get there and what it's going to look like that we forget to appreciate the journey. And we forget to live in the here and now. And then it's like, by the time we look back, we're looking at the past again. And then we say, damn. Okay, now I got here. But like, there is so much crap that I feel like I was there, but I wasn't really there for it. Make sure that you're present. Like, you can think about the future and still be in the present. You know what I'm saying? You really, truly can. Somebody's been feeling like extreme heat or extreme coldness around their feet and their hands. You have your ancestors around you that are protecting you at this time. Because there's somebody here that like wants to come in, and I don't care if they want to offer you friendship, they want to offer you a relationship, if this is someone in your family trying to patch shit up. But it's like this person wants to come in and bring bad news towards you before you can get good news. This isn't going to happen. This person can't do anything because they've already left you hanging. And this person thought when they left you hanging or y'all like quit talking or whatever it may be, that they weren't going to give you any closure. It was going to drive you crazy and it was going to drive you right back to them. Little did they know when they left you hanging, you decided, hey, I'm kind of good at this hanging. So like you sat there and you trained and you hung there and you hung there and you became a full-fledged Olympic gymnast. Like the fuck? While this person literally was here trying to leave you hanging, you were like, yeah, I'm gonna do shit my way. Thank you, Spirit. You were like, I'm gonna do shit my way. And you were stubborn and you kept going. And you were like, if I'm gonna hang here, I'm gonna make this shit a straight skill. Yeah, exactly. Like some acrobatic shit. Like you're all flying through the air, like hanging on your knees. Hands on your knees, okay? I freaking hate that song, okay? I only like the Drake verse. But it's like whoever you are, no matter how people tried to hang you out to dry or put you in these type of situations, even though people disappointed you and you had to see their true colors, it's like, I'm going to tell you, if you look back, you cannot honestly say that there's a damn thing that you're ashamed of. I don't care if it may be like against public standards or beauty standards, man standards, whatever it may be. There is not a damn thing that you can say that you have been ashamed of, because really, you're right where you need to be. I want to tell y'all that regardless if you feel like you were on the wrong path or not, you're always at the right place at the right time, whether you're going through some bullshit or not. Period. Keep talking sweet to yourself. I hear somebody was like listening to me when I said something about those affirmations. Like, you were really listening. And thank you, Spirit. Remember how I told y'all to go in the mirror? I told you to go in the mirror, and I was like, talk to yourself nicely. Like, tell yourself you're confident, you're happy, all that. You did. I don't know who you are. People think that shit is stupid, but I'm telling you, get in front of a mirror every day before you start your day and every night before you go to bed and say all like, I'm beautiful, I'm handsome, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm happy, I'm abundant, whatever it may be, and watch if you do that routinely. Because some of y'all did. But for those of you who didn't, do that routinely, morning and night, every single day, every single night, and do it for 30 days. I challenge everybody to do it for 30 days. If it doesn't work for you, you ain't putting the commitment into it. You have to believe what you're saying, bro. That's the thing about it, is for things like that to work, for you to talk sweetly to yourself like that, you have to believe it. You have to make yourself believe that, okay? Because I feel like there's been so many people that have hated you and tried to control you. These cords are cut. They can't control you. There's no cords here anymore. It's time for you to continue on loving yourself. Putting love out into the world. Because whoever you are, it's like you've got stories to share about, like, for a lot of you, these Jezebel spirits you've gone up against, like all the backstabbing that you've had to go through, all the betrayals in your life. Because for some of you, you may feel like, Man in the Mirror, I will go check it out, thank you. It's like you may feel like nobody wants to listen to your story or nobody cares, but you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how sharing your story, like how that's going to inspire other people to share their story, or make somebody, like, for all you know, you could post a video about getting beat up and all this crap and getting away from this person, is what I'm hearing, and that abused you. And what's gonna happen is, like, for some of you, you don't even know, the right person's gonna come across that video at the right time, and you're gonna talk that person right off the ledge they were about to jump off of. Or, like, you're gonna talk them out of going back to a shitty relationship that they really don't want to be in, but they don't know how to be alone. Because I'm telling you, like, people really don't realize, like, these stories that you have are so beautiful. That's some beautiful shit that you've gone through that. And some of you, like, don't even look like the crap you've been through. Oh my God, like, some of you should be completely disfigured, but by the grace of God, you weren't. You weren't. It's like you still stand here strong, beautiful, handsome, gorgeous, able to talk, walk, breathe, move your arms. And that is freaking amazing. Run, bro. Like, you can still run. I'm a little iffy on that one, okay? For me, like I'm gonna tell you what, bro. I'd be trying to run, but I got medical problems, okay, physically. But it's like, whoever you are, I want you to realize that you are like the king or the queen that you are meant to be for now. And this king or queen status that you're at right now is not, like, you're like a prince or a princess, boo, is what I want to say, okay? You're like a prince or a princess, and don't take that the wrong way, because I'm just saying that, like, you think that you're doing great right now, and you fucking are. And you think that, like I'm telling you, you're doing fucking amazing, but you don't even see how much more amazing you're gonna be. It's like you're gonna be like the well, I don't want to say the Bowser. Somebody likes Mario or Mario Kart or something like that, okay? But you're gonna be like the freaking queen pin or the king pin of whatever it is you're doing, okay? Understand that, thank you so much, that whoever these people are doing these love spells, like, they can't keep you secluded. I want y'all to know that once you know that spell work's being done and you're rebuking it and binding it, though you might get a little residue from these spells, you might feel like shit for a day or like an hour or like 30 minutes, whatever it may be, that you have power and authority over if this shit works or not. You ever heard somebody that, like, got sick and they're like, nope, I'm not sick, and they like aren't sick a lot, or they're sick less time than other people? That's what you need to do here. Because it's like somebody is trying to throw you off and make you feel Like, you don't have any power, but really, whoever you are, it's like you have all the power because you hold this love energy. You hold this love energy. And it's like, for the readers that are watching me right now, bro, make sure that y'all bring love into everything that you do. Period. Make sure that you love. If you can't love, if you can't bring high vibration shit into the tarot, spiritual, whatever community, because I don't really consider myself a tarot reader because I really don't read tarot, then don't do it. If you can't be a loving person, if you don't care about the safety, the health, and the well-being of your collective, don't do it. Because this job for sure is not for the faint, and it's not for somebody who is doing this for financial gain. This is about healing people's spirit. Because I'm going to tell you what, like, you can't heal shit until you heal your wounds emotionally, until you heal your spirit. I had to learn that the hard way. I remember one time I got so pissed off because somebody told me that if I didn't love myself, I couldn't possibly love anybody else. I got so irritated because I was like, I have kids, I love my kids. But they were right. But what they should have said is, if you don't love yourself, you can't love anyone else properly. You can't love anybody else to full capacity. So understand, don't ever let anybody tell you that, like, if you don't love yourself, you don't love. No, what it is if you don't love yourself, you cannot possibly love, breathe, eat, sleep, function properly. Because you have to pour into yourself as much as you go out and pour into other people. Because for a lot of you, I really do see that you pour, like, I'm seeing it, you pour into other people at the detriment of your own self, at the detriment of your own energy. And you got to learn to stop doing that. And it's okay. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you guys. It is okay to be that way. I feel like, thank you so much, Rebel. I feel like at this time, keep whatever you're doing in the background to yourself, because there's so many petty, nasty people around you. But also know that, like, it's not going to be like that forever, you guys. It really, truly isn't going to be like that forever. There's going to be people that you're able to communicate with. This isn't just relationships, but it's like in the future, when all this shit is said and done for everybody, I'm telling you, like, there's going to be soul family that comes together. Like, you're going to have people that love and care about you, that you're actually able to go to and, like, message if you have a problem. Because I feel like a lot of you have been the person that everybody goes to or messages when they have a problem. But now it's time for you to be poured into, and you're definitely going to see that here as well. And it's like these people are going to love you and care about you and actually genuinely try to help you without any strings attached. Because for a lot of you, you have dealt with people that they always want something in return, or they always take energy in return, whatever it may be. But there's going to be people in your future, your soul family, your soulmate, your twin flame, whoever these people are, that they're going to love you unconditionally. They're going to listen to you without any strings attached. They're going to call you and check and see how you're doing, instead of you always having to call and check and see how these people are doing. And at first, like, you might be a little standoffish and you're going to be like, I don't know how the fuck to handle this. What do you want? Like, who sent you type shit? But it's not, like, not everybody's going to be that way. Okay? And I'm telling you, when these people come, do not make them pay for the past mistakes of others. Because truly, fully healing is being able to move forward and not making somebody else who's new come in and pay for something that you haven't healed. It's like a saying that I heard that was like, I want to apologize to my kids for all the trauma and wounds that I have caused them because I didn't heal myself. It's the same concept with your soul family. And that's a beautiful thing, like, to be able to really realize that and say, hey, you know what? I've healed myself to the point where it's like, I know myself, I know my intuition, I know my body, and I know my feelings, and I'm going to listen to that and genuinely actually listen to that and give people a chance. That's going to happen for you in the future, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. But also know, of course, there's always going to be people out there that want to fuck with you, or they don't like you because you're pretty, or you're handsome, or you're smart, or you're talented, or they look at you as competition. There's always going to be those type of people out there, but not everybody's like that. Not everybody's like that, especially when it comes to romance, because a lot of you have been hurt. And I'm talking about like hurt in romance. Nights where you were like losing sleep, where it's like you literally, some of you lost yourself in relationships and you've had to gain yourself back. And I'm going to tell you, out of all the things I've been through, that is one of the hardest things that I ever had to do, was when I lost myself in a relationship. And I like literally, it was almost like I morphed into that person and it was just their life and I didn't matter anymore. And like nothing I said or did or whatever fucking mattered. And that person just brutalized me and shit on me, okay? But I'm telling you, like, you can come back from that. You can find peace from that. You can find happiness from that. You can even look at the brighter side. Like, you're literally sitting in front of somebody that my face was completely fucked up multiple times and I was almost beaten half to death. Like, I can't even count how many times. Not to mention, you know, car accidents and everything else where I almost died. But it's like, I sit in front of you today letting you know that, like, bro, you can get out of those toxic relationships. It is okay to be alone, and it is not shameful to be codependent whatsoever, because I was there once to where I felt like I couldn't not be in a relationship and that was where my value was, and it's not. I'm telling you, like, if y'all literally, I'm telling you right now, if you ever feel like that's all you're worth is a shitty relationship or shitty people around you, that is when you know that you need to heal. And even though it's hard to get away from people, you can 100% heal, because I'm living, breathing proof of it. Living, breathing proof. But what I am telling you is, like, once you leave these people, you stay away from them forever. You stay away from them forever. Once you walk away from a psycho, understand that, like, if you go back with that person, they've got a vendetta against you. Like, they are coming for you, period. And that's why when I tell people, like, if you're going to leave, leave. Because a lot of these men and women out here are literally losing their life because they get away from these people unscathed, which doesn't mean not beaten, battered, and bruised, because they are, but like completely unscathed. And then they walk right back into the trap. They walk right back into the trap. And that's when they lose their life. The second that they let their guard down, the second that they turn their back, this person, boom, done. That's crazy. It's like freedom gone. And that's what's so wild to me, is it's like, I've been that person that I have been lucky that I've walked back into a relationship with someone multiple times that, like, tried to literally off me for no reason. Okay? And I'm telling you right now, like, like I was definitely lucky. So I do want to inspire anybody, tell anybody, if you are in a toxic relationship, I know damn well that it feels like nobody cares, or it feels like you're alone. A lot of the people that you've been around, you either can't trust, or you feel like they don't understand, or maybe sometimes they're like, well, if you're not going to leave them, I don't want to hear it, because I've heard that before too. But you can leave. You don't need people to tell you yes or no. You don't need closure. You don't need confirmation. When you lose yourself in somebody else, you leave and you never look back. But take your time, just not too much time. Because taking that too much time could mean that you don't have another month to live. You don't have another year to live. And that's scary. So, like, for some of y'all, I want you to really pay attention to that. If you're in toxic relationships, I definitely don't expect anybody to speak up if you're actually still in one. Okay? We get that we invite them in with your musty ass. Bitch, you're getting blocked. Shut the fuck up. I just said it was like, there was accountability in that whole statement, bro. There is accountability in that whole statement. Because I'm like, yeah, don't feel like shit about yourself. Like, don't beat yourself up about it. But of course we all know that we stay. I mean, like, if we're that dense that we gotta comment shit like that, boo, you are so unhealed with your crusty ass lips, talking that shit with your duty smelling breath, because I smell it. Girl, Girl, actually, I'm not even trying to be an ass. I don't know if that was a girl or a boy. I really couldn't tell. But, no, that's all serious, though, bro. I really couldn't tell when I, like, blocked the person or clicked on the picture. But, I mean, for real. Like, we're all adults here. We all know that, like, we put ourselves in the situation. We put ourselves in the situations that we're in, period. We do. Like, we are part to blame for everything that has gone on in our life. But at the same time, it doesn't completely exclude them taking accountability for hurting you, for putting their hands on you, for dragging you through the mud. Because just as you have to take accountability for continuing to tolerate it and stay there, we have a lot of people in this world that will go beat the shit out of their man or beat the shit out of their woman, and they don't take any accountability for any of that shit. They always want to put the blame on you. And it's like the only blame that you have really is that you fucking stayed too long. Is that you kept trying to see the good in somebody, and you lost yourself in that person and sat there and forgot, like, hey, bro, like, my life matters too. Because when someone beats you down long enough, you really truly feel like you don't matter. I've been there. I've been there. I was in a relationship like that on and off for 10 years of my my short ass life, because I feel like I haven't even lived half my life, and 10 years of that, 11 years of that was spent in trying to get away from somebody who tried to literally murk me, okay? Don't play with me. Like, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. That was obviously like one of those bitter people that sat there and probably like whooped their person's ass for real. For a lot of you guys, like, I know you're freaking tired, bro. I know you're tired, but, like, do not give up. I don't give a shit if you haven't even started the race yet, if you're halfway through, or if you're at the finish line. Don't give up. Because a lot of people aren't saying it, but I feel like we need to say, like, to all the divine feminines and masculines out there, fuck you karmics. Fuck you karmics in here. But the divine feminines and masculines, I want to tell you that, like I always do, we are all a part of the puzzle piece. We need you, bro. That puzzle would not be complete if we didn't have you. Because nobody else can fit your piece. Nobody else can fit your place. We all need to be here. We all need to be part of this puzzle to help change the world, to help heal each other, to help heal ourselves. For a lot of people, like I know that I can resonate with this. When I get up on this channel, as much as I help people, there's times where I doubt myself. I'm like, I feel like I don't matter, or I don't help shit, or I don't do shit. And then there's also times where when I'm like laughing with you guys and I'm talking with you guys, or I'm doing these readings, I'm like, I heal myself. I heal myself. And that's a beautiful thing, to be able to not only heal other people, but to heal yourself while you're doing it. Or to be having a bad day and like everybody's laughing. Hell yeah. That's what the hell I do this for, is because I want to make sure that people get the correct information. I want to make sure that people heal. I want to make sure that people aren't alone or don't feel alone. That they know that there's other people out there that are going through the same crap. Because we really are. There's a whole collective of us going through hell on earth right now. Just trying to keep our head above water and making it look so easy though, right? Like, we make it look so easy because a lot of us don't sit and cry in public, or we don't cry in front of people, or we don't show people our emotions. And, you know, sometimes I feel like it is a good thing to be vulnerable. Whether it be crying, whether it be sharing your story, because it's like, I'm telling you, it triggers a chain reaction. When you are vulnerable, or when you feel like you can speak out about something, it triggers that in other people as well. It triggers that in other people as well. And it triggers healing, which is a beautiful thing. They always be throwing their bad juju. Yes, definitely make sure that you're praying constantly, especially around this new moon, because there's still spell work lingering, people trying to do more spell work because they're pissed that it didn't work the hour, the minute, or the day that they wanted it to. I'm telling you right now, like, someone's been seeing a lot of gnats in their house for like no reason, and you're just like, what the fuck? Like, there's literally no reason that there should be gnats in your house whatsoever. That's because the new moon was yesterday, so the energy will linger for a few days. But yeah, it's like these gnats in your house, it's monitoring spirits. It's people trying to monitor you. Yep, gnats and flies. It's somebody literally trying to monitor you. I don't know when retrograde is over. That's a good question. Basically, this Lionsgate portal is about upgrading the Divine Collective. I'm going to tell you that shit right now. It's like, it's a powerful portal where the spirit realm, there's a thin line. What I want to say, when there's these portals, there's a thin line between the physical realm and the spirit realm. So there's going to be a lot of upgrades and gifts. Ew, beetles? I don't know. I'm not sure about beetles. Exactly. Digging their own damn holes all day, every day. A lot of us are spiritually drained. Understand that that's like part of this new moon energy as well. Sometimes the new moon and full moon can, like for a lot of people that are empathic, intuitive, with abilities, things like that, you're going to feel more drained on the full moons and the new moons than you will any other cycle of the moon, period. They feel gone. You need to rebuke and bind that. That's not your energy. If you're a positive person, that is not your energy. That's somebody sending it to you. That is spell work. You need to rebuke and bind that emotionless feeling. Dragonflies are about new beginnings. New beginnings and changing perspective. What kind of bird? What kind of red bird? Red birds are usually actually a really positive sign. You've been rebuking. Yeah, see, the sad part about it is, like, I'm telling you, the best thing you can do, I'm going to tell you guys right now, is it sounds so dumb, but it's so basic. Take some, grasshoppers are very good luck. Lizard, what side of it? What side were you on? Because for women, if a lizard crosses your path on the left side, it's good luck. If it crosses on the right side, that's bad luck. For men, it's the opposite. If a lizard is on your right side, good luck. Left side, bad luck. with my weird ass little bits of knowledge, it's cool. That's what I was saying. Yeah, it's like you're like people use the like why they attack more on the full moons and the new moons is because new moons are about new beginnings. Full moons are about closure. So they're always going to attack you when things are closing out and when things are beginning anew, period. Exactly. Like they will do way heavier spell work then. Pray. I'm never going to tell anybody to do spell work, anything like that. I don't do that kind of shit. I pray. You pray and you muddle through it the best you can. Dragonflies are actually about like new beginnings and perspectives. Usually angels are finches. Finch birds are about angels. Was at a trail and they were everywhere around. Interesting. I feel like for you that means something different. It could have just been like watch the snakes in your life. And if you think about it, like snakes and lizards are both reptiles. So it was like the first thing spirit could send to you at that time to let you know. You may have been thinking about something as far as like somebody being a snake. What were you thinking about when you saw those lizards? What were you thinking about? Hummingbirds are ancestors. That's your loved ones letting you know that they're there protecting you and guiding you at this time. Your cat eats lizards. Hummingbirds are always great. Thank you so much, George. Hummingbirds are amazing. Those are your ancestors right there. Dream about sharks. Yeah, that's telling you to be careful of somebody in your life. Someone in your life is a snake, a shark. Crows and ravens. Ravens can be about either needing to do shadow work, which I feel like I don't see a lot of people say, or they could be about endings as well. But I feel like for you, Lionheart, this could have been like this raven that you saw, or these ravens that you saw, are about shadow work that needs to be done. Crows, I feel like for you are letting you know that you have like the spiritual strength to do so. Crows are letting you know that like you've got magical abilities that are going to help you navigate through this shadow work. Okay, that's what I'm hearing for you. Of course, no problem. Yeah, crows can come when people are doing spell works, but for divine beings, I feel like majority of the time they're there to let you know that that you have magic within you, that you have spiritual abilities, that there's wisdom that needs to be tapped into. Yes, they are divine messengers. All birds are actually like the highest of the divine messengers. They get the closest to heaven, is what they always say. I don't know about toads. Butterflies are ancestors as well. Yeah, okay, so those lizards were letting you know that there is like a snake around you trying to drain your energy. Somebody was in your energy trying to drain you, is what I heard. Taking from your sacral and sacral, third eye, and solar plexus chakra is what I heard. Right? I wish I could fly. That would be so cool. Yeah, everything can be a message from spirit. That's why I said, like, if they're on your left side and you're a woman, they can mean good luck and prosperity coming towards you. If you're a man, it's the right side. So I feel like for you, Missy, the dead butterfly here was because somebody's trying to disconnect you from your ancestors. They don't want you communicating with your ancestors. So feathers, I would suggest to look those up because each feather means something new. But I will tell you, when you find dove feathers or feathers with white on them, those are angel feathers. Letting you know that, like, they're protecting you, that you're safe. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate that. I feel like whenever you find feathers, I'm the type of person where I'll be keeping my shit, okay? I like to keep my feathers. No, it's not good. That's why I was telling her dead butterflies is because, for her specifically, because also understand that with these animal messages, you have to use your intuition as well, because what it could mean generally could not be what it means for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Feathers do let you know the angels are around you, but the colors matter as well. Thank you so much. Hey, girl. Black is protection. If you ever find black feathers, you're being told that you're protected. Bunnies are good luck. That's good luck and abundance right there. Owls are wisdom. If you see a screech owl specifically, somebody's going to pass away. A screech owl specifically. But as far as owls could be you needing to... I'm hearing for you, it's like something about, there's something higher knowledge that you need to study to get more in touch. Hold on. Let me fucking block Miss Know-It-All here in the comments trying to tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. Bitch, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, screech owls can actually mean that somebody's gonna pass on. I hate that shit. It's like, bro, don't come up and try to tell me what the fuck I'm doing. Well, this bitch doesn't even know what the fuck she's talking about. Like, let's be real. Screech owl in the morning. Interesting. For you, I feel like that screech owl is trying to let you know that somebody's doing death magic on you early hours of the morning. That's what I'm hearing. Someone could end up passing away from it as well. But I'm hearing specifically for you, Cole. Hawks are protectors. Those are the protectors. They're letting you know that not only you're protected, but sometimes depending on what you're thinking about, God's trying to ask you to see things from a higher perspective or look at things in a different light. Ladybugs are good luck. When they land on you, I heard that's supposed to mean prosperity coming your way. Money coming your way. That's really good luck to have a ladybug land on you. You know what? People keep asking me about cardinals. Oh, thank you, hun. Thank you for the ad on YouTube. People keep asking me about cardinals, and I'm telling you, like, no joke, I can't even cap you down. I don't know shit about cardinals. I don't know shit about cardinals. Of course, of course. They are. I've never actually seen one in person. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the cap. I want you guys to always remember that, like, okay. So what is important about seeing signs, synchronicities, and animals? You have to remember what you're thinking at that time. So when you see something like that, look at who you're around, what you're talking about, or what you're thinking, or what you're feeling at that time, and like let your intuition guide you, and you'll get the accurate message. Because like I said, you could see, let me give you an example. So you could see, I don't know. Okay. For instance, you could see an owl, right? You could see an owl, but it's like you could be thinking about a certain person and then it's specifically a screech owl. That could mean there's like an ending to this person bothering you. That could mean there's like a physical death going on in their life, whatever it may be, okay? It, like with angel numbers, birds, animals, signs, and synchronicities. I heard somebody saw you saw squirrels or something. It's because you need to have more fun. You need to play more is what I heard. You work very hard. Like you've been seeing a lot of squirrels lately. You've been seeing a lot of squirrels lately, whoever you are. They're telling you to have fun. Look at the brighter side of life is what I heard, okay, for whoever that may apply to. But yeah, definitely make sure that when you guys are seeing these signs and synchronicities, the most important part of it, groundhogs. I totally knew that one too. I can't even think of it right now. I can't even think of it right now. Groundhogs. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Groundhogs are about family. Okay? So what you thought of when you saw that groundhog or the groundhogs, it has to do specifically with your family is what I heard, okay? But groundhogs definitely are like about family. Maybe it's like might be if you have children, for some of you, and you see like groundhogs, could be saying like your children needs to spend more time with you or needs more emotional love or balance from you. Butterflies can mean growth, but they also are your ancestors sending like encouragement as well. I saw a bunch of them the other day. It was weird as hell. Dragonflies are new beginnings and change of perspective. New beginnings and change of perspective. There's something you might need to change your perspective about or look at it in a different way. Good. Thank you for asking. Hello, everybody coming in. Like I said, ravens before, like I feel the same thing for you, is that it's shadow work that needs to be done. If you're seeing ravens, there's shadow work that you need to do, something that you need to heal. Colors of the butterflies, I can't tell you right off the top of my head, but colors do matter. Colors do matter. Same with the feathers, colors matter. Two doves. That's God's bird right there. The dove and the golden finch. Okay, the dove is God, the golden finch is Jesus. Those are messengers of them, okay? So when you see those doves, that's that I'm hearing for you, this could be like God protecting a connection here, whether you're in it or not at this time. Eagles are about justice. I feel like, to me, strength, courage, justice, nobility. That definitely, that's telling you that justice is coming. I feel like the gold is because gold and purple for you, gold and purple are royalty colors, okay, is what I'm hearing. So take gold as like a royal, like royal justice. Justice for the queen, okay? That's what I just heard. Justice for the queen. But always remember that you could see the same shit as somebody else, and it could mean something totally different for you. It really, truly could. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to get off here. Thank you guys so much for the likes, shares, for helping me hit my gift goal. Y'all rock, okay? Go add me on my YouTube, okay? Go add me on my YouTube because I'm going to repost these readings on there so that you guys have them if you need them or you want them, okay? Thank you, George. My YouTube is Sunnyside Divinity 007, okay? No, I want to pay you for question. Oh, you do? Okay, you can either send a Galaxy or you can do $8 Cash App if you want as well. Either way, it's your choice. But yeah, I'll do, if anybody wants to do yes or no questions, I can do those for you. You can either send a Galaxy through here or you can send $8 to my Cash App. Also, for others of you to, like everybody in here, if I'm not on here and you need like an emergency yes or no question, you can always message me and then Cash App me, and I can do that for you in between work and stuff like that. Yes, I will definitely post this one on my YouTube. I feel like a lot of people need to see this. Of course, no problem. You're unfollowed from me. Dude, people, I don't know who's messing with my profile, but a lot of people have been telling me that they're getting like unfollowed or blocked for no reason. It's Sunnyside Divinity 007. So it's basically the same as this, but add Sunnyside, like do Sunnyside instead of Sunny Divinity. Hey, Lori, good to see you in here. Good to see you. Thank you. Oh, I know. I have like 20 profiles that are not even me. So if anybody reaches out to y'all, messages y'all, does that, dearly beloved, like I heard that blah blah blah. That is not me. I do not reach out to people like that. I do not reach out to people. I don't do that dearly beloved bullshit or none of that. we all know that I would like come at someone and be like, what up, bruh? Like, I don't know, but I ain't gonna be like, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to stir some bullshit in somebody else's name because they can't use their own face because their face card is fucking burnt. So they're trying to use my face card. I've literally tried to report those accounts and block them and all that shit, and I swear, like, no matter how hard I try, and other people have been doing it too, like, TikTok will not take down those accounts, but it's crazy too, because, no joke, like, these people will flag me all day, every day, but they will not take down these fucking fake accounts. Yes, it is. That's weird, I don't see it. Usually it'll pop up on my thing. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I don't see a Cash App on there. It'll pop up. But it didn't go through. I get flagged so much. Yeah, me too. I'm telling you. Yes, $8 question. So you can either send $8 to my Cash App, which is in my bio, or you can send a Galaxy through here, whichever you prefer, whichever is easiest, because I know not everybody, I tried it and you are no sign. What? Okay, I just got a Cash App from somebody. Okay, for Kelly. Okay, cool. What was your question, hon? I see it now. It popped up. Oh, you don't see me on YouTube? Yeah, they got me like freaking blocked on there. There is a rhyme about ravens and crows. I do know that. But like I said, you always got to remember that even though it may mean one thing for somebody else, may mean something completely different for you. It all depends on what you're feeling, what you're thinking, what your life is like at that time. You have to pay attention to yourself and what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? But yes, a lot of those do, okay, I'm in a new relationship. Okay, so you want to know if your relationship is part of your purpose? Okay. All right, is Kelly's relationship part of her purpose? Question. Damn, that was quick. Yes. Yes, it is. It's part of your purpose. Damn, that came out hella quick, too. I was like, first shuffle, I was like, pop, yes. Does anybody else have any more yes or no questions before I go? I don't want to leave you guys high and dry like that. Yes. If Spirit's all, yes. Oh my god, yeah. Yes, okay. Okay, if you guys want to do yes or no questions, you can either cash out me $8 or you can send a galaxy through here, either way. Okay. Wow. If you thought I was appropriate for TikTok, rude. I feel like TikTok is inappropriate to me, okay? Like, let's just tell it how it is. TikTok is super inappropriate to me, okay? Like, we all know who the real hater is, okay? It's TikTok and the Karmics. Has nothing to do, I'm like super appropriate, okay? I may have a little bit of a potty mouth, okay? But I'm a props. Thank you, Amanda. What was your question, hon? I'm super appropriate. Mike, don't laugh. You know I'm right. You know I'm right, Mike. You know that I'm appropriate as fuck. I'm just a whole lady, okay? Just general. Well, so it's a yes or no question. Yeah. So yes or no question. Anything that you want a yes or no to. Mike. He's all he. Oh my gosh. I was just saying that earlier in the reading. Everybody in here that is a divine feminine and masculine, you are right where you need to be at this exact moment. At this exact moment, boo. Everybody is right where they need to be. No matter how uncomfortable, happy, sad, mad, whatever it is that you are right where you need to be. I am going to have to post this on YouTube if I can, if they don't try to block me, because this was a good reading, though. Of course, no problem. Always have faith that regardless of what you're going through, you're where you need to be at that time. I'm working on doing that right now, because right now I've just been doing like email readings, but I'm setting it up to where I can do live readings, like to where I'm like trying to do like some type of video thing. I'm not too versed in the internet, okay? Like the internet's not really my thing, but I'm getting better at it. I am. Hold on, where did it go? Did you have a question, Amanda? Like, what was your question? Because it was a yes or no question. Did you have a certain question you wanted to ask? Or you said it was for general. Oh, is that for like general purposes, or you had a question? Now I'm confused. Was that like GP, like general purposes, boo? Or like, did you have like a question? Because I don't want to like get off here and then you be like, what the hell, lady? I had a question. You know what I'm saying? Right? Well, thank you for the roses, hun. Yeah, it's great. Like I don't know. Like I pretty much started this whole TikTok thing like just on a prayer and a hope. Hey, Tony. Did you have a question, hun? Did you have a yes or no question? You don't have a specific question? Okay, you have one. Okay, you can message me. That's totally fine. And then that's the other thing. Like, if you guys want to keep your yes or no questions private, you're more than welcome to like do the Cash App or Galaxy when I'm live, and then message me in private as well. For those of you that don't want to do the yes or nos over the live, okay? All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to get off here. Thank you guys for the likes, for the shares, for the gifts, for being here and participating. I absolutely appreciate y'all, okay? Make sure that y'all pray tonight, all right? And definitely make sure that you thank God for another day, okay? Because there are people that did not get an opportunity this morning and won't the next day and the next day to get up and actually live a life and have a new beginning or a new start to their day. So make sure that you're always thankful for that new start to your day, okay? And thank God for protecting you as well. But I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Peace, love, and light. And yes, don't forget those affirmations in the mirror, morning and night, okay? Bye, everybody.